Hi, welcome to Hello, welcome to Fuck My Life 2016. I am your hostess, the Let's Play Princess. No, this is a fucked up stupid game. This is I'm calling this the Let's Play 0.5 because I'm not calling it a Let's Challenge. It's not a Let's Challenge. Other people have done this before, and it's not really a challenge. I think this is kind of making it easier on myself. And this, okay, this is gonna take a lot of time. This is keep talking and nobody explodes. It's a game about fucking defusing bombs. Each bomb has puzzles on it. I have to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, so the game has a manual. You have to print it out. One person is supposed to look at the computer screen. They get the bomb diffuser. Everybody else is supposed to look at the manual. 23 pages worth of manual. Each page is a puzzle or something correlating to a puzzle. Now, I am playing this solo for multiple reasons. One, this is more of a in-between between Real Mist and the next game. The horror game in November. I say horror, it's not really a horror game, but it is. We'll get to that. I was going to play Viscera Cleanup Detail because a Mac beta just got released recently and I downloaded it, but I cannot play it in full screen. And I cannot leave the game and move my mouse outside of the game's borders unless I close it, which means I would have to perfectly figure out how big of a screen capture for QuickTime I would have to use, and that's too tedious for me, and I'm fucking lazy. Plus, the game kind of perfectly runs on the main menu at 60 frames per second, which means I'm very scared about how big the file size would be. So instead, we're doing this. We're doing solo mode. Solo mode means I'm the bomb diffuser, and I'm the manual reader. Now, am I supposed to do that? Absolutely not. Am I going to do that? Yes. Multiple reasons why. One, I have no friends. I mean, I do, but it's 10:30 at night, and nobody's ever. Two, and I think this is very important, this makes the game both easier and harder. It means I will be able to more rely on the manual person, because the manual person is myself. That means I have to continuously stop looking at the computer screen at the bomb in order to be able to figure out the bomb. So rather than screaming something at two separate people to get two different puzzles solved at the same time, I have myself. So, here's the thing. I played this with some people. We got this far. So then I went a little further. But we're starting all the way back here. Well, on the first bomb. We're not starting on 1.1 and 1.2. It's very simple. A button is to confirm something. B button is to deny something. aka okay and cancel. The left stick is to move your cursor. The right stick is to control move the object around, because stuff is going to be on both sides. Sound good? Sound good. I've actually never checked if there's anything crazy on the other side of these. Besides cum marks. Or a doggy. No, it's a sailboat. It's a sailboat with a dot at the end of it. But that's pretty much what you have to do. That's what we're working with. Okay? Okay. So, we're going to defuse first. We are going to defuse the first bomb, probably in record time. Can we do it? Hopefully, maybe. Who knows? I'm going to read these out loud slowly because we have time, and I can explain the game further. Okay, so I have wires, I have symbols, and I have a button. I have 3 pages. Page 5 of the manual, because pages 1 through 4 are just here's how you determine what thing you have and stuff. Page 5 is the wires. Page 6 is the button. Page 7 is the keypads. Page 5, I'm going to read this. A wire module that can have 3 to 5 wires, or 3 to 6 wires on it. Only the one correct wire needs to be cut to disarm the module. Wiring ordering begins with the first on the top. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. I'm going to read the section of the manual that has that says 4 wires. If there is more than one red wire and the last digit of the serial number is odd, cut the last red wire. We only have one red wire. That rule does not apply. Otherwise, pretty much it's like if-else statements in coding. Otherwise, if the last wire is yellow, it's not. Otherwise, if there is exactly one blue wire, there isn't. If there is more than one yellow wire, which there is, cut the last wire. Perfect. We're going to the button. Follow these rules in the order they are listed. Perform the first action that applies. If the button is blue and the button says abort, which it does, hold the button and refer to releasing a held button. There is a section at the bottom of this page that says releasing a held button. Sorry. So, if you start holding the button down, a colored strip will light up on the right side of the module. Based on its color, you must release the button at a specific point in time. It's not blue, it's not white, and it's not yellow, so it's any other strip. Release when the countdown timer has a 1 in any position, which would be when the... Perfect. Finally, keypads. Only one column below, and there are 6 columns on this page, has all 4 of the symbols that appear on this keypad. Press the 4 buttons in the order their symbols appear from top to bottom within that column. So, figuring out which column has the 4 symbols, and then reading it from top to bottom, and pressing the buttons along the way. So, do I have a T and a lowercase b put together? Yes, in 2 separate columns. Do both of them have the smiley face with the tongue sticking out? Yes, they do. Does only one of them have they both have the paragraph symbol. Only one of them has the bold star, though. So, in that, I have a trident. I can't do that. The sticking its tongue out. The TB. A, C with a dot in it, which I cannot do. The paragraph. A snake, kind of. And the star. Sounds simple, correct? This gets worse. This gets a hell of a lot worse. And I mean, Venn diagrams, Morse code, fucking passwords. And this will just get better as it goes along. But hey, we solved the first poem. I mean, this should be able to be done-ish, kinda, by the time I reach, November 10th. The day I get my permanent tooth, I believe, and the start of the bad Let's Play. The one that will destroy me. Okay, nothing on both sides. Oh, by the way, the things on the side of the bombs, like the serial number and stuff, this will affect the thing in the future. Absolutely they will. 6 wires. If there are no yellow wires, there is 1 yellow wire. If there is exactly 1 yellow wire and there is more than 1 white wire, there is 1 white wire. If there are no red wires, there is 1 red wire. Otherwise, cut the 4th wire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Doesn't have a button. Has keypads. TV, trident, star, it's the same one as before. Same column. The trident, the smiley face. Perfect. The maze. The maze, okay. And I'm going to read these off as I go. We have Simon Says. We have a thing called Who's On First. When that one gets, it's 2 pages long. We have Memory. Memory sucks. We have Morse Code. Morse Code's not that bad once you realize you only have to remember 3 letters. Complicated wires. Again, it looks horrifying. It's actually not that bad once you realize that 1 circle of the Venn diagram is for red wires that have any red on it. If it's white and red striped, or if it's red, that 1 section of the Venn diagram takes care of it. Wire sequences, yeah, they suck. Mazes. Mazes are okay. Passwords are meh, and those are all the simple modules. When we get to that episode, we'll talk about the needy modules. And there was a person, okay, ghosts. Or guardian whatevers. So, find the maze, and I have 9 mazes in front of me, with matching circular markings. Those would be the green circles. Now, no, there is a maze. I control the white dot. I have to get to the red triangle. That's the exit to the maze. But all of the walls are invisible. All the walls are on this piece of paper. I have to figure out which maze corresponds to it, where my starting point is, and where my ending point will be. So that being said, I found it. It's the bottom right maze. So, from where I am right now, I'm going to go down, right, up, right. Now, if you're playing this with a partner, this shit is fucking hard. And, good thing that Java thing showed up, because that means I can do something. You know what that something is. Same thing I always do. It's checking to see if I'm still recording. We are. Good. Oh. I think that was 2-1. Yeah, that was 2-1. 2-2. 6 modules. 3 strikes, which means we're allowed to fuck up 3 times. So let's rephrase that. I can fuck up 2 times. The third time will kill me. And I should state this right now. If you fuck up, the timer goes faster. Still, not much different than last time. So, it's like giving me the same modules over and over and over again. Except the maze. I'm surprised the maze showed up. Alright, 5 wires. The last wire is black. It's not. If there's exactly 1 red wire, there is. And there is more than 1 yellow wire, there is not. If there are no black wires, there is. Cut the first wire. 4 wires. If there is more than 1 red, no. If the last wire is yellow, yes. And there are no red wires, nope. If there is exactly 1 blue wire, nope. If there is more than 1 yellow wire, cut the last wire. Cool. Button, who's got a button? Blue and abort, we already know what that one is. It's hold it and color. Yellow has a 5 in any position. Kinda just missed it, it seems. Cool. Okay. Blue and abort. No. More than 1 battery and it says detonate. No. If the button is white. No. If there are more than 2 batteries and there is a little thing, like the bob thing there, that says FRK and it is lit up, there is not. If the button is yellow, which it is, hold it. Yellow. 5 in any position. I'm going to turn this up. And that means finally we have the keypads. Keypads. TV, yes. Sticky things, yes. Is there one that has the spider holding a stick? Yes, there is. Cool. What am I doing? I am doing TV. Spider with stick. XI thing. Perfect. Final one. Same one. I have the 6. I have the paragraph. I have nope. Yes. Yes. Now, what I am doing is I am controlling the entire game with my right hand. Kind of like I'm half coordinated from Awesome Games Done Quick, except I'm not running super fucking hard games instead of just using my right hand to play a bomb defusing game. Though later on we will probably be speedrunning some of these levels because they can have timers of like, they'll have requirements of 6 modules, 1 strike, and 1 minute and 20 seconds is the amount of time we're going to allow you to have. Which is fun. It's not fun. But, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, if we get like a page done each day, then that means I can fucking don't have to worry about it. So, okay. Oh, now we're getting to the bad shit. This is what I mean. That's memory. Wires. 3 wires. No red wires. Got the second wire. Perfect. Button. Blue. It's not. It's white. More than 1 and it says donate. No, if it's white and there was a lit thing that says car. Is there a lit thing that says car? There is Bob. There is no car. If it is FRK? No. If it's yellow, if it's red, and the button says hold it is not. If none of these apply, hold it and refer. Yellow, 5 in any position. You just start to memorize these things. There was nothing on the other side, right? Perfect. And the frame rate dropped. Perfect. Again. Do I want to do memory? Or do I just want to go to the maze first? I think I want to do the maze first, but I'm not. I'm just going to do memory. So, I am putting my thing down. I am making on a piece of paper the pound sign. That's hashtag for you new kits. And the letter P. Hashtag /pound sign is also the like universal language for the number. So if I do that symbol and then 1, it means number 1. You'll understand what it means soon. And position means 1, 2, 3, 4. Number is 4, 1, 2, 3. You'll understand what this means. I have to do this puzzle 5 times. That's indicated by the 5 little black squares that are to the right. Each time, there are new rules. I have to follow these rules. Stage 1, if the display says 4, which it does, press the button in the 4th position. So I'm going to make a note that it is the 4th position and the number is 3. You will understand why soon enough. This is why it's called memory. Or it's called writing shit down. Stage 2. If the display is 3, press the button in the 1st position. That is the number 4. 3. If the display is 3, press the button in the 3rd position. That is the number 3. 1. This is why we needed to write these down. If the display is 1, press the button in the same position as you pressed in stage 1. So during stage 1, I pressed the 4th button. So that's what I'm going to make track of, and it is the number 3. Finally, stage 5. If the display is 4, press the button with the same label you pressed in stage 3. Stage 3, re-press the button that was number 3. So we're pressing the 3 again. See how this works? See how everything goes super well, super fast? If you just pay attention. Yes, sooner or later, like these videos, I'm just going to be talking super fast and to myself. I'm not going to be talking to you guys and gals, which will suck, but whatever. Where am I? In this maze. It's this maze. Am I there? I'm there. What does that tell me? Go up, left, up. Right, almost all the way. Perfect. Now, you can hear me ruffling with the manual and putting everything back in its 1st position, by which I mean I'm now looking back at page 5, because I told you pages 1 through 4 don't fucking matter at all. And I try to keep these in order. And the reason why I put these back in the position, even if I might not see the wires, is because I might see the button and it's just a flip away. So rather than having to search for stuff, I can just flip, 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 flip. And the stuff that's normally on the top is like the stuff that you'll normally see. I will normally see wires. I will normally see buttons. I will normally see keypads, at least in this 1st section of the game, so they're at the top anyway. Like, I can already tell there's something. There's wires there. Is there anything on the back? No, it's just 3, huh? 6! If there are no yellows, there isn't, unless serial number digit is odd. Where is it? It is even. Perfect. Otherwise, if there's exactly 1 yellow, there is not. Otherwise, if there are no, there is red wires. Got the 4th wire. Perfect. Next is memory. Perfect. 4. Press the button in the 4th position. That is number 1. 1. Press the button to label 4. That is 4. Clearly, duh. 4. Press the button labeled 4. That is in position 2. Press the button in the 1st position. That is the number 4 again. And press the same label you pressed in stage 4. That's that one. Perfect. Last is the maze. See, this is what I mean. You just start to, like, get to a pace. It's the same maze as before. And even... Oh, shit. I thought I was controlling the other thing first, but it doesn't matter because I could just do this. Right. So I mean, we can just like do these at a quick pace. I can get a lot of levels done per video. It's not that bad. It's actually like super cool. Hidden message. Is this when I start to see Morse code? Because if it is, I'll just like flip to that page instantly. Where is it? I was one off. I was one off from my random fucking flip. I mean, if there is Morse, I will just... Okay, nope. It's something completely different. Shit. What's my thing at? Okay, perfect. Okay. Gonna fill out those numbers. And here we go. Blue and it says abort. Nope. More than one battery and it says detonate. Absolutely. What am I doing? I am pressing immediately listening. Perfect. Next is it memory or is it passwords? It's memory. Perfect. 3, press the button in the third position. 3, 3. Shit. 4, press the button in the same position you pressed in stage 1. It's exactly right there. I cannot see what the number is. Please fucking come back, lights. And yes, this will randomly happen. It's the number 4. The other thing that will happen, and I'm sorry, is the alarm will go off. Press the button labeled 4. Is in position 1. Press the button in the same position you pressed in stage 2. That is position 3. The number is 3. Finally, press with the same label you pressed in stage 2. That would be the number 4. It is right there. Perfect. See how fast this goes once you don't have to deal with other people? But at the same time, the problem is I can't, have like... There it goes. And yeah, I just did that with one hand. I just like BB with my pinky. Flicked left with my index finger. Pressed A with my pinky. Flipped back right. It's good. Okay, passwords. This is how I do passwords. I check the first 3 letters. And if I get something, it works. I have a 5x5 grid on this piece of paper that is just filled with words. In alphabetical order, which is a good thing. And I have to make sure one of these words is one of these columns. Or, like, all these columns put together makes a word. So, do I have a word that starts with an N? Yes. Never. Do I have an E? Yes. Do I have a V? Yes. The word is probably never. That was lucky. But yes, this will get harder. It's supposed to get harder. And sadly, like, I've seen people, tape the papers individually to a wall. But I can't do that. I can't place the papers on a table and spread them out. 1, because I don't have a big enough table, and 2, because I just kind of fucking can't. So the problem is, I put the manual on my knee. Computer's in front of me on the table. Microphone is kind of hanging off the table, but it's fine. And then the piece of paper is on the table that I write with. What do I have? Simon says, oh, you suck. I hate those wires the most. Okay. 5. Yeah, those wires are the most time consuming. 5. Last wire is black? No. If there is exactly 1 red wire, yep. And there is 1 yellow? No. If there are no black wires, there is. Cut the first wire. Perfect. Now, Simon Says is a bit of a tricky one. Pretty much, I'm not going to be pressing whatever color it blinks. I have to do this depending on shut the fuck up. The serial number. Does the serial number contain a vowel? The answer is no. That means I'm going to be using the bottom of these 2 charts. So, give me a number. Green. Green will be green. Green. Is this the one that flipped around? Yes. Okay. Red is blue, everything okay. I start to memorize these again. Perfect. Now the problem is I cannot see the wires, which is bad for me. Wire sequences, there are 3 columns. It's red wire occurrences, blue wire occurrences, and black wire occurrences. I'm going to have to do this puzzle 4 times with 4 separate sets of wire. So that's why there is a down arrow button. How much time do I have left? Perfect. I can do that. So, I have to check out how many red I have, or what number red I'm seeing. I am seeing the first blue and I'm seeing the first red, but when I get to the third red, it's going to be a completely different thing. So I have like red wire occurrences. If it's the first red wire occurrences, I cut it only if it's touching the letter C, which it is, but we're not doing it that way. So I am doing R, U, and A because red U is the only one that's in blue and A is the only one that's in black. That's not in the other words. So, okay. God, my fucking throat. Okay, so red. I mean blue. I am checking that off. I should actually draw a check mark. Nope, sorry, that is in the A. I am fucking this up. How dead am I? Perfect. I've wasted an entire minute on nothing. So, blue. If it's going to be, it is not. Red. It is connecting to C. It is. Black, number 1. If it is connected to A, B, or C, it is. Blue, number 2. If it's connected to A or C, it is not. Black, number 2. If it is connected to A or C, it is not. And when the timer starts counting down, and it's like my final one, I'll just rapidly start pressing A and cutting all of them because it won't fucking matter at that point. So, symbols. Third blue, if it's connected to B, it is. Second red, if it is connected to B, it is not. Or, yeah, it's not. Black, number 3, if it is connected to B, it is not. Blue, number 4, if it is connected to A, it is not. For number black, if it's connected to A or C, it is perfect. Like I said, this one is like super time consuming, but yeah, it's a pain. Especially when you have like no good way of checking. It's like I should always have a chart ready. How many more do I have? 2 minutes. Shit, I can just do one more. But I mean, look how many fucking levels we've done in one video. It's perfect. It's fine. It's great. Problem is, I was originally going to count this as a Let's challenge, and now I'm not. So what am I going to do for my next Let's challenge? Fuck. Oh, I got all the best ones. But in, if it is white, and there's a lip thing that says car, because I can skip the other ones. Yes, I can. More than, does it say FRK on any side? The answer is no. If it's yellow, it's red, otherwise hold. White, 1 in any position. As I slowly die. Fuck! Come on, don't do that. Actually, fuck this. I'm not doing this on first. I'm doing Morse code because I can actually see it. Dash, dot, dash, dash. Dash, dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. So, dash, dash. Dash, dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. That would be, fuck. The letter M, the letter B, and the letter S. What contains M? Bonds that contain a B and an S. Yes, it is bombs. That means I'm going to set this to shut the fuck up, please. Christ. That's why I did that one first. Okay, who's on first is a 2-step process for each puzzle. That's why it's 3, because I have to technically do 6 parts. So I'm looking at the word. On one piece of paper, I have an eyeball sign in the middle of one of these 6 squares. That means I have to look at that word. The word is done. Now, on the second page, I have an entire giant list of words. Next to each giant list of words in one column, I have a full-blown other list of words. So, since the word is done, that's in that position, which is what page 1 told me, because the word in the thing is LED, that means the word I'm supposed to be looking for is done. Now that I found done, the other word I'm supposed to be looking for, which is the button I'm actually going to press based off of the word on the button, I know, fucking confusing. Is sure in here? No. Is UH. No. Is next in here? No. Is what with a question mark in here? Is your in here? No. YOUR. Is your you are in here? Is your with an apostrophe? Yes. That's my time. I might not make it. Red. Red is... Where the hell are you? Middle right. It is what? Where is what? What? There you are. UHHH? Yes, perfect. They are. Middle. Middle. Is the word blank in here? Yes. Damn it! I did. Fuck! I'm dead. The fuck is the word blank? Middle right. UHHHH. Where the fuck are you? Please, oh god, I'm gonna blow up because I fucked up. It's stupid. Ready? Yes, perfect. Okay. Right? Shit. Okay. Where's the Venn diagram? Where's the Venn diagram? Come on. Perfect. Venn diagram. Blue with a star and the LED. Which would be that one. Click if there is a parallel port. Is it a parallel port? I cannot tell. The answer is no. Blue with just a star, the light. That would be. Cut if it's a parallel port. It is not. Again. Red, just by itself, is. Cut if the serial number is even. It is. Oh, God. Shit. Oh, fuck. White is cut. Fucking fuck it. I know I have 3 strikes and I have 2 more things, so if I cut one and it gives me an error, then the next one's either gonna give me a yes and say you finished it. It would say yes and then say, well, you have to click one more, which would instantly be the next one, or give me an error that would be 2 strikes, but then the next one would have to be the correct one. Holy shit. See, this is what I mean by, like, it's super stressful by myself. Because if I died, the only person I can blame is myself. That's why I'm not calling it a Let's Challenge, but I'm not calling it a... I mean, it is a Let's Play. I'm doing the solo, so I guess technically this is a Let's Play. Yeah. I don't know how many episodes this are going to be. Depends. Because this is really only supposed to fill up 1 more month. I thought Real Mist would fill out 2 months, and I was wrong. Which sucks for me. Sad. Phoebe is fucking sad. So, with that in mind, next time on Let's Play, keep talking the way it explodes. I keep going forward. And do more bombs, and hopefully not blow up. And note, we may or may not finish this game. I don't know. Because once November 10th hits, that's it. This game is over. Only because... Well, you'll see. Oh, you'll see. So... Until then, see you next time for the next episode of this game.